Hello, friends. 607 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. In the meantime, 2 weeks old war in Israel Palestine continues. The general situation in north, Hamas launched rockets at Ashkelon and Tel Aviv, while in east, Palestinians are continuing shelling oblique firing in surroundings of Miftahim and Sufa direction. Lebanon clashes are on. Inside Gaza Strip, IDF continues mass strikes on residential areas. West Bank clashes are on between Arab population and Israeli security forces. Whatever is happening in Gaza is nothing but genocide by the Zionist regime helped by US imperialists. The Gaza death toll in the meantime has risen more than 4,650, including 1,873 children, wherein in Israel the death toll remains close to 1,400. Israelis again launched airstrikes on Aleppo and Damascus International Airport in Syria. In the meantime, peace summit in Cairo ended without any joint declaration. Worldwide demonstrations in support of Palestinians are rising, including US, UK, European and Arab countries. Lastly, 9 Egyptians were wounded by IDF explosion near Gaza boundary, for which Israel apologized as it says it was unintentional. From the Ukrainian war zone in southern front on Kherson, no significant changes. Ukrainians, after retreating from Peshchanovka and Podstepnoe, are holding near railway bridge where fight is continuing. Fight is also continuing on the outskirts of Krinky. And in the meantime, heavy artillery duels are continuing between the two armies across the Dnieper River and in eastern bank of Dnieper River. They are also using UAVs. On Zaporizhia front towards Orikho sector, Ukrainians are continuously launching attacks towards Robotino, Novoprokopivka as well as towards Verbo and Kopani. No changes. On Rimivka salient, no changes towards Pyatikhatiki. By and large, positional battles have taken place all along Rimivka salient and on Donetsk-Zaporizhia border. In east, positional battles have been reported on Ugledar direction towards Marinka. Severe fight is going on the western outskirts of the city. In Avdiivka direction, ISW reports that the Russian army advanced south of Avdiivka towards northwest of Pervomaisky, which is 11 kilometers southwest of Avdiivka. Also, fight is going on towards northwest of Opitne. In north, heavy fights are going on close to Garbage Hills and Berdichi railway lines. Overall, in Avdiivka, where Russian army started offensive on 10th October, has been blunted to some extent by Ukrainian counterattacks as well as their heavy defense, fortified ones. To some extent, it has turned into positional battle, but yet it's a bit early to say so. On Bakhmut front in north, nothing special to report. Towards south, on Klishivka-Andriivka line, the Ukrainians are still struggling to breach the Russian defense line on railway line, but failed to do so. In an interesting revelation, the Ukrainian mechanized brigade, which is fighting close to Avdiivka, has said that the Russian army is digging funnels close to their positions for purpose of camouflage and reach their position unexpectedly and as close as possible. This technique was used in World War I time, not later, as we know, unless probably you refer towards Vietnamese attack and counterattacks, which was in form of guerrilla warfare against the Americans, in which they won decisively. In north towards Swatovo, Russian army is continuing with its slow advancement to the west of Swatovo It is maintaining pressure towards Sinkovka and Petropavlovka. Ukrainians are continuing counterattacks all along Kupyansk-Swato criminal line as part of their defense down up to Liman. ISW reports Russian army conducted offensive operation along Kupyansk-Swato criminal line and made confirmed advances. Probably confirmed advances, it means southwest of Pershopavnivka, which is 21 km northeast of Kupyansk, and southwest of Yahidne, 22 km southeast of Kupyansk, and east of Terny, 17 km west of Kremina, where Russians have made some gains. Interdiction missions are continuing. Ukrainians struck Rostov, Belgorod, Crimea, Voronezh, while Russians launched attack in Khmelnytsky, Dnipropetrovsk, Kharkov, Kherson region. And that's all from my side. Thank you.